In this video, we're going to look at doing some transformations using graph paper and a coordinate system. So you're going to need graph paper to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by placing an object on our graph. So let's do a triangle. Let's graph triangle ABC, and we're going to let point A be at 2, 3, point B at 5, 1, and point C at 5, 3. All right, so let's go ahead and graph and label that. So 2, 3, 5, 1, 5, 3, and we have A, B, and C. All right, and let's connect those as best we can. Nice and straight. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll redo that last one. A little better. Okay, I could use a segment, but... And I just picked these points at random just to draw a triangle. You could do what we're about to do with any triangle or any shape. All right, so we're going to use some notation here. This capital T is going to mean some kind of transformation. And what are we going to transform? We're going to transform the point xy, so that's like the pre-image, and we're going to map it to, and then there's going to be a formula over here, and for this one we're going to do x minus 3, y plus 2. And it could be any kind of formula over there. We'll do multiple different formulas here in this video. So this point xy is representing your pre-image. In other words, the ABC points that we have over there. And, let's see, what should we use? Pink. This is going to be your image. Okay, so let's do point A. So if I want to transform the point A, which is 2, 3, so 2 is my x value and 3 is my y value. So I'm going to plug 2 in for x and 3 in for y into this equation right here. So it's going to be x minus 3, so 2 minus 3, y plus 2, the y value is 3, so 3 plus 2, and I get the coordinates negative 1, 5. All right, so that's my A prime. This is my A, my pre-image. This is my A prime. This is my image. So negative 1, positive 5 up here, that is A prime. All right, let's do the same for B and C. So the transformation of the point 5, 1. I'm following this formula. So x minus 3, 5 minus 3, y plus 2, 1 plus 2, and I get the point 2, 3. All right, so 2, 3. Well, that's kind of weird. That landed right on top of A. Well, sometimes that happens. Actually, let's do these in a different color. Let's do them in red. So my A prime was at negative 1, 5. My B prime landed right on top of A there. Let's move this A over to here a little bit. And B prime landed right on top of the same place as A original. And then let's do C. So the transformation of the point C, which is located at 5, 3, will be x minus 3, so 5 minus 3, y plus 2, so 3 plus 2, which is 2, 5. So that's going to be my C prime. 2, 5 is up here. That's my C prime. And then I'm going to connect these to get the transformation of my triangle. Looks like my B prime is going to be in the way. I'm going to move that again down to here for my label. Okay. So what type of isometry maps ABC onto A prime, B prime, C prime? Did you get it? Yeah, it's a slide or a transformation. Now, if I wanted to show that slide using a vector is just a line segment that has a direction, so I could show it like this. Okay, every point slid, and I don't have to put it right here. I could put it anywhere. I could say every point slid up to over 3. Some of you are probably thinking about slope right now. Up to left 3. That is the transformation. Every single point went in that direction. And so this type of formula right here, if you take your x value and add or subtract something to it, and your y value and add or subtract something to it, you're going to get a slide. Because what is it doing? Well, it's taking the x value and it's subtracting 3. So what does that do? Well, it moves everything left 3. It's taking the y value and it's adding 2. So it's moving everything up 2. And that's exactly what we see here. This transformation moves everything left 3 and up 2. Okay? So whenever you see a formula like this, you're going to get some kind of a slide. Let's have you try one of these with a slightly different formula. Let's see. Let's do a different triangle as well. Let's start A at -7, 3, B at -5, -2, and C at, how about -6 and, now let's go -4 up 6. Okay, so I want you to draw this triangle. So we're going to transform triangle ABC into triangle, or onto triangle A prime B prime C prime using the formula. Take every point XY and change it to X plus 5, Y plus 2. Okay, pause the video, do that transformation, and unpause the video when you're done, and let's see if you got it. All right, you should get something that looks like this. I got a little sloppy at the bottom there. So our point A transformed into A prime, which is at -2, 5. Our point B transformed to B prime at 0, 0. And our point C transformed to 1, 8 to C prime, and we get this. So what happened to every point? You know, B to B prime, A to A prime, C to C prime. It looks like it went to the right 5 and up 2, which we see here. If I take my x's and add 5, it's going to go to the right 5, and if I take my y's and add 2, everything's going to get shifted up 2. Now, it's not just the vertices of your triangle. It's every point, every single point on this purple triangle. Now, there's not a lot of, good ones at nice whole numbers, but let's just take this one. Let's say I call this point D. Okay, and from that point, and we could estimate the coordinates of that point. Let's do that. So point D looks like it's at about -4.5 up 2. Okay, so if I transform -4.52, -4.5 plus 5 is positive 0.5. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. So my new point is going to be at 0.5 up 4. Yeah, my picture's not awesome, but about right there, D prime. And that same transformation shown by that arrow, pretty cool, right? Every single point. All right, so this is an example of a translation or a slide. So we'll do a similar thing. It's going to take a different formula to get a reflection or to get a rotation. and we'll do a similar thing with some different formulas to see some different types of isometries.